back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, subscribe, join the fam. Just join it, okay? We're cool over here. Alright? There's no judgment over here. So today we played with the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. This palette is amazing. Check it out. Look how cool it is. Let me try not to blind you. Hang on. It's upside down, but like you guys get the point, right? Super cool palette. So for a while I was wanting the Volume 3 palette, and I was like, man, I can't find myself to buy a $60 palette. I've already done it once. That's how much my Carnival XL Pro palette was. It was $60. So I didn't want to do it again, you know, and not to mention that I have never used Anastasia eyeshadows before, ever. They've never just, like, called out to me. You know, none of her palettes really spiked my interest, except for Modern Renaissance, but even then I was like, do I really need that palette? But anyways, yeah, I got this in the mail today. I ordered it about a week ago, and I really wanted the Volume 3 palette because I love the, like, fall vibe that it was giving off. These colors are just right up my alley. I mean, I love purples. The shimmers in here are so beautiful. The gold shade on my lid is amazing. It's to die for. This hot pink shade, bitch, you already know I want to put that all over my freaking eye and call it a day. Like, I am so excited. I can do so many looks with this palette. Like, I am so freaking ready. I'll probably use it in my next video, and the next one, and the next one. So, I mean, this is a really nice palette so far. I really do like it. The colors are very, very pigmented. I will give it that. The colors are super pigmented. But I did struggle blending out A3, which is this color right here. I struggled a lot trying to blend that color out. I don't know what it was. It was probably just me, like, just having one of those days. But every other color is just beautiful. They're very, very pigmented. They go on beautifully. Like, they're just amazing. So I'm going to shut my gob. I'm just blabbering on. And if you want to see this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so my eye is already primed. I didn't want to waste any time doing that. So this palette is so freaking pretty. I am so excited to try this. All these colors are just screaming my name. This hot pink shade right here. Like, what? Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I'm definitely going to be testing that one out. But the first shade I want to go into is A3, which is this deep purple right here. And I'm just going to pick that up on a normal packing brush. And just start doing like my normal thing, but I'm going to try and do a halo eye today, and we all know how me and halo eyes work, so wish me luck. Very, very pigmented right off the bat. Very pigmented. Wow. I'm just going to take a brush with no product on it, and I'm going to use that to just buff out these edges. So it's a little bit easier for me to blend out my next shade. Not gonna lie, that shade is a little difficult to blend out. I don't understand why, but it happens. So I'm hoping my next shade will try and cover that. So I'm gonna dip into that hot pink shade, which is A5. Oh, I'm so excited for this shade. I'm gonna try and blend blend out this color. Then I'm just going to buff out the edges of that pink shade with a clean blending brush. Just really smoke this out. Next I'm going to dip into B1, which is like this purpley pink shade. And I'm going to blend that right in here. I'm going to dip back into A5, which is the hot pink shade, and try and bring some of that color back in here because we kind of lost it. So I'm not going to lie, I am kind of struggling with this palette a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's almost like all the colors are just kind of morphing into one color, and I'm having difficulty blending them out. I'm not understanding what is going on, but we're just going to keep pushing. So what I'm doing now is I'm just re-deepening up that first shade that we put down. Then I'm going to take some of the shade D5, it's just the black in the palette, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to tuck it away right on the inner and outer corners, just to add some depth. And then just whatever's left over, very, very lightly, I'm going to drag it over and connect it with this corner. Very lightly. I'm going to lay some concealer down. I'm going to use my Morphe white one. Right in here, and then I'm going to look up, and that's where my start is going to be. Okay, now I'm going to take the first shade that we put down, and I'm going to start kind of blending it into this area. Then I'm going to go in with A5, which is the hot pink shade, and just kind of do the same thing. Then I'm going to take C2, which is going to be the star of the show. It is this gold shimmer shade right here. It is so freaking pretty. Let me swatch this for you guys. Oh, so pretty. It's like liquid gold. Look at that. Can we focus? Thank you. Look at that. I'm going to try taking this on a flat brush first, like a packer brush, and if it doesn't work, I'll just use my finger. Actually, try one more thing. Get it on there. I'll spray it. And then see. Oh yeah. That shade is stunning. Is it picking up on camera just how freaking stunning this shade is? Oh my gosh. Beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Ooh. I'm going to go in with the shade B3, which is like a pink shimmer. And I'm going to put that between the gold and then the hot pink matte shade that we put down, just to tie it together. This is not the brush for this. I can't get over how pretty that freaking purple is. Oh my gosh. Also, ignore my hair right here. My roots are growing in. I got a little white stripe coming through. Ugh. It is so pretty. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush in the shade A1, which is like a really, really light shimmer lavender shade. This one right here. And I'm going to use it as a brow bone highlight, but just very, very little. Like, you probably can't even tell it's on there. That's how little amount I used. So I'm actually going to do a wing today. Not a wing, but I'm going to do a liner today. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. H2O Proof Liquid Liner. This liquid liner is actually super, super good. Like, and it's really, really cheap. So I would recommend getting this. I'm not doing a wing or anything just because I don't want to take away from the eyeshadow, and I'm only doing the liner so that way my lashes will blend into it better. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on, and then I'm going to do my other eye, and then we will come back because I have a new foundation to try. I'm excited. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I am back with my lashes and my brows on. And for lashes, I use the Salon Perfect Pre-Permed Push-Up Medium Curl Natural Lift Lashes. These are actually really cool. Like, they're, I don't know if you can tell, but they are very, very curly. Look at those from the side. Can you tell how curly they are? I actually really like these. And then I did my eyebrows differently today. Usually I use my Anastasia Dip Brow. But I actually bought the, where is it? The Morphe Brow Pencil in the shade Java. It's actually a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be. But honestly, like, I kind of am liking my brows right now. They look a little bit more natural and not so harsh and in your face. So I actually think I kind of like that. A little bit more than my Anastasia Dip Brow, honestly. So, I've already primed my face, and I used my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So, for foundation, I got a new one. I got the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 110 Light. I ordered it online, so I don't know how close of a shade match I am, but we're just gonna hope for the best. So, I think I'm just gonna do 2 squirts of it on the back of my hand, because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Love as a Foundation brush first. And see. It says it's a medium to full coverage foundation. It's high pigment, matte finish, buildable, lightweight, long wear, vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, oil-free, and fragrance-free. Let it say medium to full coverage. And buildable. So we're going to test out the buildable part. The color match seems to actually be pretty good. Like, pretty damn good. I'm impressed. So I would say they are pretty spot on with the foundation. I would say it's a medium coverage right now, but we are going to try and go in with another layer just to see how buildable it really is. So we're going to go in with another pump. We'll do like a pump and a half. And this time I'm going to use my sponge. So I would say that it is definitely buildable. It definitely covered a lot of my imperfections. Yeah, definitely buildable. And it's a nice finish. Like it says it's a matte finish, which I'm sure it's going to dry like completely matte. But it's not like cakey looking. It almost looks like a natural finish. Like it doesn't look like I have a freaking 1,000 layers of makeup on. Which I mean I don't. I only put 2 layers of it on, but it looks really, really good. I am into this. So let's see how it does with other products being laid onto it. So I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Mirangue. You guys have seen me use this before, so it's nothing new. And I'm not going to blend that out right away. I'm actually going to let it dry for a minute because I feel like I get a lot more coverage when I let it sit and dry. So while it's doing that, I'm going to cream contour, and I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Tantour. I'm just going to use my sponge to blend this out. I feel like this is like the best way. Just leaves it nice and smooth looking. So I'm going to flip my sponge over, and then now I'm going to blend out my concealer. See, I just feel like that gave me so much more coverage when you just let it sit and dry for a few seconds. Then with whatever foundation I have left on my brush, I like to blend out the edges of my concealer just to help it blend into my skin a little bit more and not look so harsh. So to set my under eyes and the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my I Heart Revolution coconut powder. I talked about this in some previous videos, and I still love this powder. I think it's actually so good. If you don't have it, I recommend trying it. It's a really, really good powder. It's just so smooth. Like my under eyes look so smooth with this powder. I've never had a powder do that before, except for my Fenty Beauty powder. But even this one, I think, smooths out my skin more than that one. And then with the big fluffy brush, I just dip into the lid and swirl my brush around, tap it off a little bit, and just pat that all over my face. For bronzer, you already know I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette, and I like to take this shade right here and just very lightly go over my cream contour. For blush, I'm using my Milani Luminoso blush. This is also a really good blush. If you don't have this in your collection, you need it. And then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Ride or Die highlighter, which is my Coty Airspun loose face highlighter in Snow Much Ice. I still love this stuff, even though I'm obsessing over Rodeo Drive. Still love this stuff. I mean, just look at it. How can you not love this highlighter? So I'm going to set my face with my Morphe Dewy setting spray. Then go over my highlighter with my sponge. I'm going to quickly set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I bought this a long time ago, and I think I used it once or twice, and I really liked the product, but I always just forgot to reach for it, you know? But I remembered this time. I'm going to line my waterline with the LA Girl Neon Liner in Vivid. And then I'm going to take the shade A3, which is the first shade that we went in with, which is this one here. And I'm going to run that under the lash line. I'm just going to pick up a blending brush and I'm going to put just a little bit of that same color on there and start to blend it out. Just on the edges. So right in the center of the lash line, I'm going to take the Stila glitter in Gold Goddess. It's a little tiny baby one. I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm really hoping it's not dried out. And we're just going to put that right in the middle. Then I'm going to take the shade A1, which is the shade that we use to highlight our brow bone, and I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner. Finish the look off with some mascara. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. I really like them. I think they came out pretty cool. So for lips, I got a new liquid lip, and it is the Sugarpill Love Bites in the shade Next. It's really pretty. It's like a nude beige color, but it has reflex of like glitter in it of different colors. So we're going to try this out. I've actually never used a color from Sugarpill before. What does that smell? It smells like bubble gum. Straight freaking bubble gum. Ooh. So the color is really, really pretty. I like how they put the glitter in it. I feel like you can feel the glitter though. Like when you put your lips together, you can feel the roughness of the glitter. The formula is really, really thin. Like the consistency of it is really thin. So I do like that. It's a little different to get used to because I'm used to like thicker liquid lipsticks. But it's not bad. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how it wears, you know, and give you an update on that. But so far, it's not bad. It's not the best liquid lipstick I've ever tried, but it's not the worst either. So I'll have to let you know in the description box how this held up throughout the day. But anyways, the look is finished. So let's get a little bit of a close-up. That gold color is so cool. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I think this look came out really cool. I am so impressed with that gold shade. I'm obsessed. So if you like this look, then show me some support. Give me a like, give me a comment, share my videos, subscribe to my channel. Okay, give some love to the small channels out here. Okay, we're trying just as hard as everybody else out there. Okay, just give some love to the small channels. But anyways, I love you guys. I have nothing else to say except subscribe to my channel, follow me on my socials, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!